on this computer, and we're going to see how this is going. And we're live. We're live. We are live. I got the camera back on me. And can you just see the beauty out there? Imagine. If you please. Yeah. I mean, this really is me being like absolutely insane. Ow. But I'm actually literally just like stretching my body out because it is so tight from like absorbing. Ow. Ugh. Right, Zoom is everybody's secret weapon. Right? Oh. And now I'm gonna see how much memory I actually have on this thing. Because I have no idea what that is, you know? And like I haven't actually done any real yoga in forever. And now I'm gonna fucking do some real yoga because I want people to see the real me, which is healthy. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I just need to fix so sorry. It's a bit of a shooting gallery right now. Hi. I just need to switch into my. I was very careful because I sprained my ankle. As some of you know, I sprained my ankle. And like, ow! You know, because I was like just thinking to myself, I normally would be doing a lot of tennis if I had this much free time, but like I haven't been able to organize a tennis situation yet. And I just was reminded of it the other day because Bill said he wouldn't be playing. So like people are just going back out there now. And I know I look a little bit crazy, but I'm going for like a very like, you know, sort of Russian peasant Dostoevsky thing. That's the one of the books that fell out, that and On Evil. I was looking for this, my other Marfa mug. I was like, I know, I know, I know that I have two of these things. I was like, am I literally, oh, 9. That stupid idiot from like whatever it's called. I'm gonna use this right now. It's one of my lucky mugs. Like, look at my fucking YouTube channel. For Christ's sakes, I've made videos in Marfa that nobody's ever paid attention to. My parents were actually really cool at that point. But then it's like I opened this, I was looking for a pair of my tennis socks to put on because I actually have fucking sprained my ankle. And it's like, I haven't sprained my ankle in like, I don't remember when. Like, all of my pain is here. As everybody who's been listening to these tapes knows, it's not on my ankle. And that happened. My foot fell asleep. I'll have you know, because I am so fucking tight in my legs because I haven't done yoga in forever. And if I'm not doing yoga, I need to be really moving my body a lot, which is what I was doing this summer. But now I have to take harder care, you know, not harder, but like deeper care of myself. And I was like, because I'm like, this hurts. And like, I just want to put on and I'm going for like sort of the Fosse Verdon 70s thing, right? Like I'm a Fosse character, among other things. You know, I can never look at the camera, right? Because I'm always looking down at myself. But now I'm looking at the camera and I'm getting better at that. And I was like, I know that I had stashed, I usually stash extra socks, right? This is why it really is all about being a tennis player and being a Rafael Nadal stan because he's obsessed. I just realized he's a Gemini. So, of course, he's another air sign. He's like obsessed. Ugh. Ow. Fucking Christ. I've been building to this moment forever to do a live demonstration. Do you see the fuzzes? Look how gorgeous this is. They're just giving me all this technology. Anyway, I was like, let me get like an extra pair of socks from like the things. I also have to go to Tommy's and like see Tata. Like she's probably wondering what the fuck's going on because she can't get a hold of me. She said she was gonna call me this week about her situation. So I was like, I opened the thing and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my gosh, it's my mug, right? And oh my gosh, this book is what changed my fucking life. This dude went to Harvard. He's a tennis player, a tennis coach. That's all that I want to be. I want to be a beach bum. That's all I ever wanted to be. All I ever wanted to be a beach bum, a ski bum, right? I've never thought of being a tennis bum because I actually work very hard at tennis. Like, unlike the beach where like, you know, I just relax as much as I can, although I'm very distracted by people, as people know. That's what I need to do. I probably just need to drive to the fucking beach, but like I should film there. So this is like really helpful. This book changed my life. Like I'll just be a tennis instructor, right? Like, are you kidding me? Like, why the fuck not? Right? Which is why like I will just get my yoga certification. Like, I mean, that's worth it, right? Like everybody who's watching this, right? Like who's watching, like there's dual cameras going right now. You know what I mean? Like, what's this camera? That's the Zoom camera, apparently, right? But there's also this camera, which is like the Apple camera. Like, you know, you just saw my information, right? And you see how I'm leveraging all of my money, and you see that I'm fucking with the system. Like Twitter's not getting any of this, and they never will. This is like the me that I actually am. If you ever wanted to know who I am as a person, this is who I am as a person. You know, we definitely do not need this light anymore because the lighting in here is so fantastic. You know, like what is like the rate? Like, I mean, they're gonna have to just take, right? I mean, obviously, like the move the Democrats have to make here, like, and this is like real policy tea. Just to be absolutely clear, because if you've read this book and you've done what he's done, I've done what he's done. Because I remember if my instructor at that place in upstate New York where I'm gonna fucking, that's where I'm gonna go. That's what I'm gonna fucking do. I came up with it. I'm gonna go up there and play tennis. Maybe I can organize something with Antonio. Oh, that's a fucking good idea. Finally. Ugh. Right? Now that's a fucking good idea. Like, who supports me? Antonio. Like, I love playing tennis with that dude. Like, and I have a car. Like, that's a good idea. I'll organize my own tennis thing. Like, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to organize a tennis thing, a total tennis. That's what it was called. That guy was so good. All those pros were so good. That's what I need. Oh, it's going to kill me, though. Anyway, this book is genius. Absolutely. So that was really cool. And then, of course, all the truth comes out. The sheltering sky, right? Of course, the sheltering sky. Here comes all the real influences. Did you catch that? I put all the most important things in this bag. Uncle Tom's Cabin tried to rip off every Black woman writer before. Yeah. You see how far I got in this damn book? 21 fucking pages called Queer Reading. Blue Stockings, I forgive you. I actually don't think I got this at Blue Stockings, by the way. But I'm not going to take it out because it's like vintage. Did everybody see that was from Blue Stockings? Vintage Blue Stockings, yes. Woo-hoo. See, I'm scanning everything. Gorge. Right? I'm just working with all the material that I have. You know, people were like thinking I was getting my, what did people actually think I was doing when I was getting my PhD? I mean, seriously, I would love to hear some answers to this question. Yeah, it was horrible. For so much of the time I was getting my PhD. Yes, it was horrible. And to my knowledge, and here's the real fucking innovation right now. And that's why number one for me is always Arthur Paul Sanchez. Say his name. Because living in Flatbush changed me. And he didn't want to live there. He lived there for me. You know, because I didn't have a setup. You know? And nobody's done a stage piece about disassociating from academia. That's what's going on here. Look, you think that's a transformation into something different? No. It is a transformation back to one of my earlier selves. Right? You can call it reincarnation. South Africa, I got this for like, I don't know, like $2 US cents. in dollar imperialism ratios. Nobody's done this. What I'm doing, literally nobody's done this, right? I'm seeing with 2020 vision, look at these texts, right? I've figured out the metrics. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, Peter Lanham and A.S. Mopeli Paulus, Blanket Boys Moon. I probably mispronounced his name, but that text, Lost and Found, actually, that's a real tea. Didn't give me money to fund that. So it's really great that they're publishing my poem. But it would also be really helpful if I knew when that was coming out as well, because everybody keeps telling me that, like, I'm in stuff and I'm not getting any receipts, but it's also like everybody knows that I don't want any receipts. Like, I just want, like, to expose shit. Yeah, the book lounge in fucking Cape Town, my ass. There's a scanning device. It's just in reverse, right? Another person who tried to steal off of Black person's labor. Oh, now here we go. Mm-hmm. Yes, 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 yes. This is the performance space, right? This is the performance space. Always. Ooh. Just a little bit out. And remember, I sprained. Ow! Ooh. That's just the pain of my hips coming out. When I see Heather F. O'Brien's, Heather M. O'Brien's, Luciendo, Heather Luciendo, somebody who saw me, produced, I saw what she was doing on Instagram story, and I just followed suit. Another Beiruti, shares a doctor with TH, invited me into this project. I see in the sea nothing except the sea. I don't see a shore. I don't see a dove. I haven't listed any of this shit on my CV. It's all off the record, people. It's all off the book. I learned from day one, Alo Basu, say her name, a TJHSST. You have to edit down your accomplishments because nobody believes that you can do all those things. You know, so I got all the experience in the world, you know? And like, now nobody can tell me shit. I was like, that's like improper grammar, but am I gonna play it off correctly? That concept makes me think about the notion of fear. We're often afraid to talk about race and class because we've been conditioned not to. When I walk through Skid Row at night, AKA a shooting gallery, right, which I've developed the space into, I'm thinking 70s shooting gallery. I'm deliberately like off center, but you can see that I can look directly. I look a little bit like Christina Sharp with the scarf, don't you think? Right, when she wears, she has a bit of a collar. High Priestess Sharp. Yeah, she has a little collar. It's clerical. It's clerical. Do you see? Ugh, these wrinkles. Ugh. Mm. Ugh. I just don't know. Right? I mean, Meryl Streep, but hasn't ever been able to do this, right? I mean, what? Oh, shit. shit, but it's actually true. When I walk through Skid Row at night, I feel afraid. Why is that? Because of how I was raised. I was conditioned to fear black and brown men, but also black and brown women who created black and brown men. There's also the element of being afraid to talk about that fear with friends or colleagues in an effort to be quote unquote colorblind, which definitely doesn't get us anywhere. So, in fact, the idea of quote unquote helping is often embedded with white guilt, which is deeply problematic. I mean, what the fuck? Did Catherine Rhett, my mom, my brother, my dad, what the fuck did they just put me through? Jack Ryan, white guilt, the idea of helping, they feel guilty because they don't know how to help me. So they just fuck up my life and like think that's helping me so that I need them. No, hunty. That's not how this game is played anymore. Right? You don't get to do that with me anymore. I have 3 degrees, including a PhD. Ah, more and more books. Yep. A.S. Mopelli, Paulus, The World and the Cattle. And I'm going to run out of places to put all these books. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Mopelli. Right? I also have that text that I could circulate, even if I don't get his kin's approval, because it's not their property either. You know what I mean? And I really actually quite liked that gentleman I stayed with. Oh, right. Marguerite Kemp. High Risk Books. Now, this is a project, right? Now, this was a really innovative publisher. High Risk Books, actually. Yeah. Right? I mean, that's the thing. Like, at this point, I'm just pitching ideas. You know what I mean? It's like, where do we close out of here? Yeah, I mean, I don't like this album. I mean, I told it. I mean, why do you think I was playing those other 2? We'll go back because I haven't listened to the entire, believe it or not, I haven't listened to the entire catalog. Oh, I see. Right. Banking. Lim Chilman. Ah, here we go. That's my project. Ah, finally. For Christ's sakes. It's in the Wayback Machine. This is totally what I want to do. I want to do a project on this to rethink something about intellectual circulation, I think. Okay, that's totally fucking dope as fuck. We're still recording. I don't know how much space I have in here. I mean, I would have to have like time checks. I would see this is like a fun feature, right? Bye-bye. 2:53. I was gonna go to 3:33 because my body is really starting to pain. Okay, now you see I've gone through all of that. I was looking for my hoodie, right? I was looking for my tennis hoodie today. I was like, where the fuck is that? You know? I could maybe wear this outside. I don't know. It doesn't, it's a sports size, it doesn't really fit me. It's not very flattering. So I probably wouldn't wear it outside. When I'm going to play tennis, like I actually don't really care how I look. I should probably. It's something I never really. I mean, I just was trying to do all black actually. Anyway, the other stuff in here, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of fun shit in here. Oh my gosh, you see, so this maybe I still. I mean, I don't even my strings literally popped the last time I played tennis, and I haven't played tennis since. It's like unreal. Yeah, but we've got my Rafa cap, dude. He's like in the fucking semis. Yes. Right? We gotta keep our rally cup on. Right? Oh my gosh, is he playing right now? Let's just see. Let's just see if I can fuck this shit up anymore. I'm also circulating through like, notice the countries I'm circulating through? Okay. Okay, Google, can you hear me? Oh no, because you're in the other room, Google. Oh, here we go. Live. Yeah, I mean, this is going really slowly. And as you saw, I was trying to take out, um, ow, my ankle really is fucking sore. Yeah, this is going really slowly. I'm sure I probably look insane to some people, but just because I know the light isn't super flattering, but I'm also just trying to give myself a different look. You know, but it is actually really nice in here. And I put the roughest thing on my calendar. I didn't turn into the color I normally would because I was just trying to close it, but I actually just can't get the live thing to play. And that's actually just what I want to do is like watch him play because I love him. And like the fact that I was actually looking up tennis sites again, like the fact that I was actually, I mean, I called it that he was going to win Roland Garros. I knew it was coming up. And that, you know, I do keep tabs like on that, obviously. And that's a flattering shot, right? If I look right into your eyes right now, watery eyes. I mean, but the fact that I was interested to actually see who won the match, I didn't even know that. I thought that Naomi Osaka beat Serena Williams in the U.S. Open final. I was like, I had no idea because I've literally been on my own diffraction. Literally, that's the sun up there. It almost just burned my eyes. It's not true that if you look at the sun, your eyes are going to burn. Anyway, I got to stop the recording.